One of the things we like to do at MoneyShow.com is give you ideas to think about in your trading that you may not have considered in the past. Our guest today is Deron Wagner. He's here to give us an idea about an international ETF that he thinks deserves your attention. So Deron, this ETF, EWM, the Malaysia ETF, why do you like it?
Well, what we like about EWM is it's showing a lot of relative strength to the U.S. market. As the S&P and the NASDAQ have been correcting over the past month, they've sold off pretty sharply. EWM has merely traded sideways. It's been consolidating in a range, and more importantly, that indicates it's showing relative strength, but more importantly, it's actually consolidating near its 52-week high. So it's one of the few ETFs in the entire stock market, the American market, that's actually still near its high. So what I like is that most likely when the S&P and the NASDAQ eventually find support and start to bounce, this will be one of the leading ETFs to enter into a new leg up.
Is there a specific signal that you'll wait to see? Will it have to break through that 52-week high to actually give you that signal to buy?
Correct, right. We don't anticipate when it's going to happen. What we look to do is to buy the breakout above the consolidation. It's been consolidating now about 3 weeks in a sideways range, which is good because the best breakouts that I've found, generally there's a 2 to 5 week consolidation period before they break out. So it's within that parameter. And
fundamentally, do you look at the Malaysian economy, and is that a factor into this decision?
I don't actually look at the economy in terms of whether or not it's something that I will buy because I'm a technical trader, but certainly the fundamentals would be the reason behind the move. But generally, whenever I trade something, the reason doesn't matter why. I just look at the actual chart pattern.
All right. On a consolidation pattern where you're looking for that breakout, are you looking to scale into that, or how do you determine your position size?
Well, normally I would not scale into a breakout. I'd normally just buy the full position size, but right now I would scale in simply because of the fact that the U.S. markets are so weak right now in a correction mode. And when the market's weak, even ETFs and stocks with a lot of relative strength will eventually go lower if the U.S. pulls on them enough. So in this case, I would take a small position, maybe a half position or a third of a position on the breakout, and then add to it once we get confirmation.
And what's the volume like in this EWM?
It's been increasing. It meets my criteria for at least 100,000 shares a day, and it's picking up. During the consolidation, it's lighter volume, which you want to see. That's bullish. But on the last move up, it was actually increasing volume. So what we want to look for on the breakout of the consolidation is we should see a volume spike to confirm the move.
Deron, thanks for your time.
Okay, thank you, Tim.
You're watching the MoneyShow.com video network.